Living in the United States is a dream for many. However, it can also be one of the most expensive places to live, especially since there are cities with taxes and costs that are so high it makes you think twice about moving there. But that doesn't take away from the fact that these are dream cities to live in. Don't believe it? Well, today I will tell you about the most expensive cities to live in the United States. First of all, if you're new to the channel though, I want to ask you to like and subscribe below so that the community can continue to grow. You can always unlike the video at the end, but doing so now really helps us out. New York is the most expensive city in the United States, and yes, you probably could have guessed that. According to the cost of living and rent index from data analysis site Numbeo, it's followed by three Californian cities, Santa Barbara, San Francisco, and Oakland. In fact, California's presence is the most prominent in the rankings, as 5 of the 10 most expensive cities are located in that western state. The Numbeo values used as a reference combine two indexes, cost of living and rent. The cost of living index is based on the prices of consumer goods including groceries, restaurants, transportation, and utilities. The rent index adds the cost of rents to the equation. Manhattan, New York, the city that never sleeps, is then estimated to have a cost of living 137.8% above the U.S. average, and in fact has a borough population of 1,629,153. With these calculations, a median household income is $89,812, and the median value of a home would be $1,024,500. It also has an unemployment rate of 4.8%. Manhattan has the most luxurious sectors and most expensive restaurants in the city. Throughout history, Manhattan has enjoyed a good reputation and unblemished fame internationally. The question of the vast majority is how much does it cost to live in Manhattan? First, you must consider the following sectors. For example, these are the most famous of the districts: Chinatown, Chelsea, the Financial District, Union Square, Midtown, Harlem, Times Square, Greenwich Village, and the Upper East Side. Being the most prominent, also enjoy a high cost of living. It is estimated that to live comfortably in Manhattan, one must have a salary in excess of $3,300 per month. Secondly, Honolulu, Hawaii has a cost of living 92.7% above the U.S. average, with a population of 347,181 and a median household income of $72,454, but its home value is $707,400, and its unemployment rate is 4.0%. Hawaii is one of those places where people usually go to spend their vacation, but I'm sure many of those tourists think at the end of their vacation, what if I could stay here 365 days a year? Now, the largest city on the island of Oahu and the state capital is the island of Honolulu. It is also the city in which the most jobs are offered out of all the cities in the state. The only downside of Honolulu is that apartments and houses, like the rest of Oahu, are priced too high. Since living in Hawaii can be quite expensive, you will probably need 2 jobs to make ends meet, which is very common there. If you want a life in the sun, maybe Hawaii is the place for you. Another of the most expensive cities is San Francisco, California, which has a cost of living 84.2% above the U.S. average. In addition to the city's population, 874,784, its median household income is estimated at $119,136, and the median home value is $1,152,300. It also has an unemployment rate of 2.2%. There are many aspects that make the cost of living in San Francisco one of the highest in California, and that is precisely why it's on our list. Going back to the reasons, we can say that there are more people looking to live in the city than the number of available residences. This imbalance between supply and demand mainly affects the Bay Area, where rents are more expensive and home purchase prices are even higher. However, another factor that contributes to this situation is the prohibition of tall and densely populated buildings. Living in San Francisco is a unique experience, as long as you choose this city after knowing its pros and cons. While it's true that some of these aspects may be subjective, there are others that are good or bad regardless of context. Obviously, the cost of living varies depending on where you want to live, but In the long run, it may be worth it to make a good investment if you can't afford it. Don't force yourself to do something you can't do. There are numerous opportunities that can be taken by you and start creating a dream life. But for now, start thinking and devising future plans for where you really want to live. Would you try to live in one of these cities? Have you lived in any of these cities? Want to know further details about all of these sites? Leave a comment below. Remember, we're reading all of your comments and opinions, and we want to answer your questions. Again, please remember to like and hit subscribe below, and we'll see you in the next video.